The following clips demonstrate some of the voice exercises that particularly benefit from a visual guide. They're marked with an asterisk in the book.
Try them out a few times, then decide whether they are useful to include in your regular practice towards finding your authentic voice. Some of them are tried and tested exercises for developing good general voice technique, for example, the rib stretch to open the chest and work the intercostal muscles. Others are more specific to your voice modification needs, and we state their primary aim before each demonstration.
Remember, as with all voice exercises, pay attention to sensations. So, what do you feel when you focus on aspects of the body, breath and voice? And practice regularly. Keep playing with the sound you're making in order to learn about your own voice as part of your whole self.
A3. Up and over rib stretch. This exercise stretches the intercostal muscles of the ribs and will help you experience more breath power and more resonance in your chest when you're speaking. You can sit or stand for this exercise. If you're standing, make sure that the weight goes equally through both legs and that your knees are not locked. If you're sitting, make sure that you start with your torso in an upright and balanced posture. Copy the stretch as I do it. Going over to one side, use the other hand to sense the ribs that you're aiming to stretch. Get a breathe in through your nose, hold for a count roughly of 3, and then breathe out through your mouth. Here we go. And breathing in. And we're going to repeat. And breathing in through your nose. Come back to neutral and take a moment to notice the difference between the side that you've stretched and the side that is not stretched. It might feel lighter or expansive. Just take a moment to notice. Now we're going to repeat on the other side. Over we go. Use your hand to sense the ribs you're aiming to stretch. Breathing in through your nose because that stimulates the ribs. And here we go. Breathing in. Let's repeat. Slowly come back to neutral and notice the balance between both sides having done the stretch. A7. Engaging muscles to support the sound. This exercise introduces more dynamic support from the abdomen. Copy this sound as if asking people to be quiet. Shh. Now I'm going to repeat this, and at the end, in the same breath, you'll hear me make the sound suddenly stronger. Shh. Do this with me, making sure that your breath flows right to the end. Use your hand to notice the muscles around your belly and how they produce the extra pressure. You can try the same exercise using a zh sound like this, or a z sound like this.
A8. Freeing the airway, managing constriction. This exercise builds awareness of the false vocal folds, helping you to notice when they retract or open to minimise any constriction in the larynx during voice work. Place one palm in front of your mouth like this to monitor the feeling of air as you breathe out during the exercise and make sure you're not holding your breath. Now breathe out as noisily as you can onto your palm like this. This time, breathe out without any noise, absolutely silently. Repeat this a few times so you notice the difference. A9, adding smile. We're going to repeat the exercise, adding a smile when you breathe out silently. This helps your false vocal folds move outwards or retract, minimizing any constriction or tightness in the larynx. This allows the true vocal folds to vibrate freely. Finally, keeping the same smile posture, let's say some vowel sounds. Ah, A, E. Again, having my hand in front of my mouth means I can make sure I'm not holding my breath. A10, introducing speech quality voice onset. This exercise aims to help you feel the vocal folds coming together lightly to produce a clear tone for speech. Start with your smile posture to minimise any constriction. Now say these sounds. Uh-oh, ah-ah, ee. Notice the pop or glottal stop as you release the vocal folds. Ah-ah, ee, oh-oh. A11, introducing breathy voice onset. This exercise aims to help you feel breath being released before voice. Again, start with your smile posture to minimise any constriction. Say ha-ho, ha-ha, he-he. This time notice that instead of a pop or glottal stop, there's breath first, like a small H sound. Let's repeat those. Ha-ho, ha-ha, he-he. Now let's go back to the speech quality sounds and then the breathy ones to notice the difference. Uh-oh, ah-ah, ha-ho, ha-ha. A12, introducing smooth voice onset. This exercise aims to introduce you to breath and voice working at the same time or simultaneously at the point of making sound. This helps the tones sound smooth. Again, start with your smile posture to minimise any constriction. Using a y sound before the vowel, say ya, yo, ya, ya, yee, yee. This time notice instead of either a pop or a glottal stop or a small H sound, the sound is very smooth. Let's repeat this. Ya, yo, ya, ya, yee, yee. And now finally, let's listen to speech quality and then the breathy version and then onto the smooth onset version to notice the difference. Uh-oh, ha-ho, ya-yo.
B1, the hum pitch. This exercise aims to give you a comfortable starting pitch for feminising voice. To provide a target note for you to model, you can use any keyboard or free keyboard app or online virtual keyboard. I'm going to start on E3, which is 165 Hz. This tends to be a comfortable place to begin your voice feminisation practice. Copy this gentle hum on 165 Hz, which is E3. And again. Repeat a few times, checking that your hum matches the played note. Once you are able to consistently find your starting pitch each time you try, add vowels. For example, me, me, and moo, moo, and ma, ma, and more, more. B5. Hum pitch into intoning words. This exercise aims to extend the hum pitch into rote speech, such as counting. It'll sound like chanting. Find your target pitch on E3, start with the M, and go into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll extend this to 20. Breathe after 5, breathe after 10, breathe after 15. It will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Building consistency and stamina in this way helps you achieve a higher pitch in everyday conversation. B6. Immediate pitch starts. This exercise aims to give you practice in starting the first sound of a word at your target pitch. Use the keyboard to help you. This is E3. There's the pitch. I'm going to say the word my. Extend the M a little so that you know that you're at your target pitch, like this. My. Or you can repeat the first sound, m, at the target pitch, and then say the word. My. Use the word there, same thing, target pitch. Extend the sound, th, and say the word there. Or you can repeat the first sound, the, at the target pitch. There. B7. Pitch starts on thinking sounds. This exercise aims to give you practice in using a thinking sound or filler, such as or in everyday conversation at your target pitch. Find your target pitch, for example, E3, 165 Hz. On 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 so, on well, and notice how using your thinking sounds in this way is part of more natural conversation. So I'm going to go and see my friend, and we're going to go out later.
C6. Yawn Talk. This exercise aims to open up the space at the back of the mouth, or the pharynx. We're going to start with a yawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can pretend to yawn, but don't worry if it becomes a real yawn. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll repeat that, reducing the yawn-like quality, but keeping the same space and depth of resonance in the tone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say some words beginning with R, keeping the same open space. Army, anywhere, all over, everywhere. Now let's try some words beginning with vowels, keeping the same open space and depth of resonance. R, army, anywhere, after all over.
C7. Voice wobble. This exercise is good for releasing the voice and experience resonance in the body. It also helps you releasing any tension in your jaw. You can sit or stand for this exercise. Cup your hands in front of you and begin shaking your hands and allow the shaking to travel up your arm and into your head and allow your jaw to be very free. Make the sound of an like this. Make sure as you're doing it that your jaw is very free and your head and neck are relaxed. Once you add voice, really enjoy the amount of sound that you are making and the wobbling of the sound.
D1. Siren. This exercise aims to warm up your voice. It also brings awareness to your whole range, encouraging greater flexibility in the voice. First, make the sound like this sound at the end of the word sing or king. Add smile to minimise any constriction in the larynx. Now gently slide your pitch up and down like this. You can try when you get to the top doing a little rev like this.
D3. Intoning into speaking. This exercise helps you move on from intoning, where the pitch stays the same, into conversational pitch, which moves. Use your target pitch, for example E3 on 165 Hz. We're going to intone 1 to 5 and then go into conversational speech 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It will sound like this. Start with the M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump to 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can extend this to 20. It will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. D4. The bounce. This exercise aims to extend natural expression by moving the pitch on words of one syllable. This is used as emphasis on key words that carry your meaning in a statement. Let's use a target pitch E3, 165 Hz. We're going to use words beginning with M, so for example, move. Make the M a little long and then bounce on the word. It will sound like this. Move. I'm going to do it again. Move. Notice that when you say the word, you are going up and down. Move. That's slowly. A natural speed. Move. You can try other words. For example, mean, meet, make, might. Just experiencing a bounce on the word. Keep the tone bright to the end and notice that you finish a little lower than where you start at your hum pitch. D5. Bouncing over long words. This exercise aims to extend the bounce or the rise-fall intonation into words with 2 or 3 syllables. For example, we start with one syllable word mean. Use your target pitch. For example, E3, 165 Hz. Pitch up to the M. Mean. That's one syllable. Meaning, 2 syllables. Meaning. Bouncing over the whole 2 syllables. Now meaningful. Meaningful. Meaningfully. Meaningfully. Allow the rise fall to extend for the whole word. Meaningfully. D6. Exploring when to bounce. The aim of this exercise is to link where you bounce with your intention, what you mean to convey through the words. For example, if I say Monday morning, I have a choice where I put the emphasis, therefore where I put the bounce. Try this. Use your target pitch, aim for 165 Hz. Monday morning. I'm bouncing and emphasizing Monday. Listen again. Monday morning. Now move it around and put the bounce on morning. It will sound like this. Monday morning. Listen one more time again. Monday morning. Notice that when you bounce on the second word, you're intoning through the first. Where you put the bounce is where you put the emphasis, and it will change the meaning. D7. Moving the bounce around. The aim of this exercise is to develop flexibility in bouncing the pitch within a whole sentence to signal a change in meaning. Copy the following sentence. She gave him the book. Each time I say it, I'm going to put a bounce on a different word. Here we go. She gave him the book. I've bounced on she. She gave him the book. I've bounced on gave. She gave him the book. I bounced on him. She gave him the book. I bounced on the. She gave him the book. I bounced on book. Notice that where you place the emphasis or bouncing will change the meaning of your sentence. D9. List intonations. This exercise aims to help your voice move expressively through a list or a story sequence. For example, I bought some shampoo, some toothpaste and some soap, like this. I bought some shampoo, some toothpaste and some soap. Using your hand may help you recognise the pattern of down up, and final bounce at the end. Let's try it again. I bought some shampoo, toothpaste and soap.
D11. Playing with intonation and loudness. This exercise aims to emphasise either intonation or loudness in order to enhance it for greater expression. If you're aiming to feminise voice, just focus on intonation. If you're aiming to masculinise the voice, focus just on loudness. Each exercise has 4 stages as follows. Intonation. Say a short sentence out loud, for example, I thought they were coming tomorrow. Now I'm going to repeat it with my mouth and my eyes closed, noticing the bounce on the word that carries most meaning or emphasis. I'm going to repeat it again, making the bounce higher and the lowest pitch lower. Now I'm going to open my eyes and mouth and repeat this one final time with this enhanced intonation pattern. I thought they were coming tomorrow. Watch the whole exercise again and then do it with me. I thought they were coming tomorrow. I thought they were coming tomorrow. Now we're going to try the same sequence but emphasising loudness for emphasis. I thought they were coming tomorrow. I thought they were coming tomorrow. E1. Using smooth voice onset or thin voice. This exercise aims to help you access raised pitch by tilting the larynx slightly. Say the following phrase. I don't want to. It should be gentle with a somewhat whining tone. If this is tricky, repeat but only saying the vowel sounds. It might help you to notice tilt by placing your fingers gently on your Adam's apple to feel a slight push. This is the larynx tilting forward. Tensioning the vocal folds in this way can help with accessing raised pitch without strain. I don't want to. An example of this in more natural speech with a little bit of tilt might be, I'll see you later. I'm coming round tomorrow. E2, exploring twang. This exercise aims to help you use a brighter, piercing tone that can be useful for projecting voice across larger spaces. Hey you! Morning everyone! Wait a minute! You can access this twang quality in your own voice in a number of ways. Copy each suggestion without and then with twang so that you can hear the difference in your own voice. First, meowing like a cat. Meow, meow, and then with twang, meow, meow. You can use a playground chant like children teasing one another. Nya, 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 nya. And with twang, nya, 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 nya. Or you might cackle like a witch. Ha 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 ha. And with twang, ha 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 ha. Finally, you could quack like a duck. Quack, quack, quack. And with twang, whack, whack, whack. Once you're able to access this tone, try it in the words or phrases that you heard earlier. Call to an imaginary person across the space and even out of the window. Hey! Hey you! Wait a minute! We hope you find these clips useful.
And in Yawn Talk that would be, we hope you find these clips useful.
Or with breathy voice, we hope you find these clips useful.
With your hum pitch, we hope you find these clips useful. Keep exploring
and playing with your voice.